This can also know about the details as well. 大家好，我是 Edwin， 我是 Pi Chain Mall 这边的全球社群的管理。这次的会议我们主要会解说一下那个这个封闭式主网那个易货的情况，还有那些的内容。但是我们这次的会议主要就是会用英语来去解说的。但是在之后的问答的环节，你们也是可以用中文去问那个问题的，我们也会有各个地区的负责人去解答那些的问题。所以，但是一开始的时候就主要是用英文去解说的，大概就是这样。Okay, so I will go back into English right now. Okay, so again, welcome everyone. And first of all, I'd like to give an introduction about the Pi Chain Mall development introduction and something about our regional operation centers. And actually, Pi Chain Mall actually have communities and operation centers in more than 60 countries around the world. And the regional operation centers are committed to serving all the pioneers in the world. And in the future, the Pi Chain Mall operation centers in various countries will also provide a logistic transfer service. And we would like to give special thanks to all the operation center teams in different countries. And we really appreciate their continuous support. So actually, in the past 2 months, the Pi Chain Mall community has also had a lot of offline barter. So we would like to give special thanks to the head of the operation centers in different countries, including Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, some of the Africa countries, and also Benin and some other regions. And these leaders did quite great work in facilitating all the offline barter before we can do our online barter on Pi Chain Mall application. And I think some of the leaders they also joined us in this Twitter space. So I think they can also answer the pioneers' questions as well. So I'd like to invite some of the leaders to give a speech. Please request for a speaker if you want to introduce yourself for the leaders. Hello, is there any leaders? Yeah, you can try to request. Hello, leaders from Philippines. Welcome.
Hi, good evening. Okay. Good day, pioneers. From Philippines. My name is GK, and I'm the leader of the Philippines. And I would like to thank first everyone, especially the Pi Chain Mall International, for putting all of this together. And we are also happy to report that the Philippines Pi Chain Mall is gaining more popularity among pioneers. So on behalf of our regional team here in the Philippines, we thank you and proud of all developments we are experiencing with you. So with that, I would like to end my greetings. May this project be a success, and rest assured that the Philippines team will be an all-out support. So thank you and enjoy the rest of the time. Also, I would like to extend greetings for the people of the Philippines. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Ginitang Kamatis Kawali. And good evening sa inyong lahat. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. Okay, any others leaders as well? I think you might need to request for the speak if you want to give an introduction about yourself. I'm not sure if I can do it or not. Yeah, for the leaders, if you cannot speak, you can try to use Telegram to text me so I can add you here. Okay. Because I think there's some problem for me to add people in as a speaker. Okay, I think there's some problem, but anyway, I think we can continue if about the next section. Okay, so the next we will talk about the Pi Chain Mall vision and our goal. So actually in the Pi network white paper, they did mention in the roadmap about something about the data and also the marketplace. And so actually this is the goal of Pi Chain Mall, and we would like to put all our efforts achieving that. And we actually hope everyone in the world can participate in this project and also Pi Chain Mall. And pioneers with any products, they can try to barter on our Pi Chain Mall, no matter it's a new product or it's a second-hand item. And sometimes, actually, we do keep a lot of items at home, but in fact, they do not have a lot of values on our hands. But it might be very valuable for the others. So if we can try to exchange the goods with Pi, we can try to create the value for the network. And we also don't want to exclude any individual sellers. And we believe the use and circulation of Pi can only be better promoted if everyone can participate. Okay, I think somebody has tried to request for the speak. Let me just try to accept. Hello, please request. Please request if you want to speak. Just type request in the left corner, and I will try to approve. You need to type the button yourself so I can see your request. Otherwise, you cannot speak. Oh, there's somebody request, but I'm not sure if he's a leader or not. Hello? Okay, I think there's some issue because I think a lot of people are joining us. So let me see. Yeah, I saw pioneers, they do request for a speak, but I cannot see the button over here. Not sure what's happening here. Okay, maybe I will just continue with the talk first. Because now I cannot accept. I only see 2 requests right here. But I don't think they are the regional operations centers leaders. Okay, then maybe we will move this part later on if they can try to do the request. Okay, so next I will. Hello. Hello. I think I cannot see the request.
Hello.
Hello. Are you a leader or pioneers?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you a leader or you are pioneers?
This is Pioneer.
Okay,
I'm
welcome.
Pioneer.
Okay, I think. Okay, nice to meet you. I think I will just keep going first because I can. I think there's some problem with the two. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Okay, I'll just continue then. Okay, so we've also like to give a brief introduction about our Pi Chain Mall app function. So actually, right now we have two applications for Pi Chain Mall. One of them is the testnet, another is the mainnet. So actually, I think in our Twitter comments, a lot of pioneers, they say they cannot access our Pi Chain Mall because I think most of them, they're trying to get into the mainnet application, which is the pichainmall.com, and this without the www docs, and that's the mainnet application. But for our testnet, it should be www.pichainmall.com. So if you want to explore our app right now, you should try to access the testnet version. And for our Pi Chain Mall app, actually our team developed the app from scratch, and this to ensure the security and also scalability of the platform. And it supports the use for all pioneers from over the world. And actually, I think a lot of pioneers, they don't know about it. Actually, when you get into Pi Chain Mall app, you can choose the region from the top of the app, the top right corner, which there is a globe button. You can click on it and you can see the list of the countries. So actually, we do not forget any pioneers in any regions. And we hope all the pioneers can also publish their products on our app. And they can also decide the transaction price, the quantity, and the region of sales by themselves as well. So a lot of pioneers actually, they are saying they cannot see the regional operations center poster on the testnet Pi Chain Mall app displayed on the main page. Okay, so please be reminded that this doesn't mean that there is no Pi Chain Mall service in your own country, because that is just a test for the testnet. But actually, all of the pioneers can publish their products no matter which country you are from. So you don't need to worry about it. Even you don't see the poster for your own country, it doesn't really matter. And with the development of our Pi Chain Mall platform, we will have more resources in the future to develop more functions, such as the merchant version of Pi Chain Mall account and also the web version of Pi Chain Mall as well. Yeah. So I think here is all the introduction, and maybe I will try to see if I can invite the leaders to join right now. Please wait for a moment. I think I will invite somebody as a co-host. So for Philippines leaders, I will send you the co-host invitation and see if you can help with the approval. Yeah. And I will also try to invite somebody to. Okay. Hello, leaders from Philippines. Can you join as a co-host as well? Because I have sent you the request. Yeah, I'm so sorry about it. Actually, I know some of you trying to request, but I don't really see you on the account. Yeah, I think this is some problem happening for the Twitter account. Yeah. Maybe I can try to do it again. Okay, I'll invite one of our core teams as a co-host. So please wait. We're really sorry about it. Okay. Please wait. We are trying to solve the technical issues. Oh, I think so. Sorry about this. I think there is some problem with the account. So I will try to close this space and I will try to open it again. Okay, I will try to close the space and open it again. So please wait. I will try to reopen it since I cannot see. I can see there's over 200 requests, but I cannot accept those. Hello, Egypt leader. I just try to invite you as a co-host. Can you speak? He is from Egypt. Okay, I will close it since I cannot invite everyone. I was trying to invite my core team members, but I cannot invite. I think there is some problem for Twitter. So I will end it right now and I will try to resume it as soon as possible. Okay, see you then. And we will try to fix the problem later. Okay. So here I will try to talk about the details of the mainnet barter on our app. Okay, can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? Please wait. If leaders can hear me, you please type in the Telegram group chat. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Okay, great. Okay, so we'll talk about the enclosed mainnet barter launch. Okay, so here is the good news for all the pioneers. So we are very happy to announce the news that our Pi Chain Mall is expected to launch on 25th of August. And if there is nothing special, and then we will not postpone this date. So actually, right now, if you have visited our testnet app, actually you can see the sellers are already uploading their products on our testnet Pi Chain Mall application. So they are trying to familiar with the workflow of our application. And okay, so we would like to say that actually we cannot 100% guarantee that the barter will be launched on 25th of August because we cannot rule any possibilities like there may be some special problem encounter during the upcoming days. But we will try to launch the Pi Chain application on 25th of August. And this is US time from New York. So for the Asia countries, that might be the night time on 25th of August, depending on your own region, but it will be based on the Pacific time from New York. Yeah, and since this is the first time we launch on the mainnet, we will try to perform a screening, and also we have already communicated with the sellers in advance. Because actually a lot of sellers, they do not have KYC, so therefore they cannot do a staking. And we as a platform, we do hope to ensure all the sellers are trustworthy and have integrities. So if there are sellers who sincerely wants to contribute to the Pi ecosystem and looking forward to the Pi development, the sellers will not publish any fake products, and they will deliver the products after ordering. But as from Pi Chain Mall, we cannot completely rule out that the people will not misbehave. For example, selling fake products or no delivery. So we have actually a set of rules to prevent these things happening. So, for example, if the sellers they selling fake products that do not follow the descriptions, or they do not deliver the goods after pioneers order the goods from their store, these accounts will be subject to severe penalties. So we may try to suspend their accounts or even freeze their Pi Chain Mall account, so they will no longer have access to the Pi Chain Mall account permanently. So this is something for the sellers to know, and also for all pioneers to know about it. And actually, the Pi Chain Mall account is linked to your own Pi app account. So for each person, there should be only one account. So if you have some misbehavior on Pi Chain Mall, for example, not delivering of your goods or selling some fake products, you will be no longer have access to the Pi Chain Mall services permanently. And also regarding the workflow, and actually we are developing an email notification system. So we will send an email to each sellers who publish an official product. So, and also in the early period, we will not try to open too much transaction volume, which I'm referring to the amount of products to be uploaded on Pi Chain Mall, because we need to study step by step, like what the Pi core team doing in the KYC. They will start with the small scale pilot test. Then they have to ensure everything is going right. Then we try to scale up on our Pi Chain application. So we hope that in the early time point, we can try to figure out all the possible areas of our application that need to be optimized. So all the pioneers, you're welcome to submit any suggestions and feedback. And you can also try to enter the Pi Chain Mall Telegram to submit any feedback or send it through email. So next one, I think we have collected quite a number of questions on Twitter on previous days. So one of them is asking about fee and also staking fee. So we do support all pioneers to publish the goods on our platform, even though it's a new product or second-hand items. But please be reminded that you have to clearly describe your items. If it is a second-hand item, you have to talk about it in your description clearly. So regarding the platform fee, we will not have any platform fee in the beginning. So which means after sellers sell a product, for example, maybe in Pi, we will not charge them for any platform fee. Because some of the e-commerce platform over the world, such as some cross-border ones, they will charge some border fees, and that might be up to like 35%. They charge that from the sellers. So this could be a huge financial burden to the sellers. So in the beginning, we hope we will not charge any deposits and also withdrawal fees, because we are trying our best to support all the sellers to launch on Pi Chain Mall. And so the merchants will not have any financial pressure. And this can also empower the Pi ecosystem in the beginning and encourage all the pioneers to use their Pi coin for barter on the Pi Chain application. And through the barter, actually, the price of the Pi can be refilled, and also the value of Pi coins can be reflected from the circulation of Pi. But please be reminded that although there is no platform fee in the beginning, since we are running on a blockchain, so there is also something called a transaction fee, or some pioneers will call it gas fee, and that is 0.01 Pi, and that will be deducted when you buy something on Pi Chain Mall, because you have to transfer your Pi from your wallet to the Pi Chain Mall wallet, and also you also need to pay this transactional gas fee when you try to withdraw your money from the Pi Chain Mall wallet into your mainnet wallet. And this is something to be deducted by the blockchain, and this is set by the Pi core team. So we cannot change this transaction fee, and all the buyers and sellers need to be aware of the transaction fee as well. Okay, so the next question is about cross-border transactions. I think over 90% of the pioneers, they have asked about these questions, like whether Pi Chain Mall will launch in my own country, will you have your services on country, can I buy stuff on Pi Chain Mall in my own country? So we want to say Pi Chain Mall is a global barter platform. It's a global platform. So all the pioneers from different parts of the world, you can also use our Pi Chain Mall services. And we also support cross-border trading. This is supported on our platform. So actually, if you have tried on a testnet, okay, let's say I'm from Hong Kong, then I can publish the goods in Hong Kong, and I can also publish this, for example, to Vietnam, also Malaysia, also some maybe US, UK, and this is something to be decided by the seller. Okay, so if the seller is willing to sell it in other countries, he or she might do so. Okay, so as long as they want to sell their products to other countries, okay, this can be made. But in the early stage of the barter, we do recommend the sellers to only sell their products from their own country first, because in the beginning, the sellers may not be familiar with all the operations and also processes on Pi Chain Mall. So they may have some difficulties when they try to deliver or export their goods to other countries, or they may have some problem in communications between the buyers and sellers. So we do recommend you can try to sell your items in your home country first. So after you get familiar with our platform, then you can try to explore the cross-border trade. Yeah. So I think this can answer questions from quite a lot of pioneers, as there will be cross-border trades on our platform. And okay, so another thing is, because some regions, they do complain, like a lot of people, they don't really get KYC in their own country. So as a seller, you don't really need to get KYC before you release a product on Pi Chain Mall. But the problem is, if you do not have KYC, then actually you cannot have your mainnet migration, which means you won't have your mainnet wallet. So after you sell your products, your PiCoins will only be stored on your Pi Chain Mall account. And this will be stored temporarily on the Pi Chain Mall wallet. So after you successfully get your KYC and your mainnet migration and get your mainnet wallet, you can then try to withdraw your PiCoins from the Pi Chain Mall wallet into your mainnet wallet. So this is something the sellers need to be aware of. And if you are a buyer, of course, you need a Pi wallet in order to purchase any goods on Pi Chain Mall. So next one, I will try to talk about the Pi Chain Mall account security, because some of the pioneers, they do care about security, and actually this is one of the main issue that we really think is very, very important, is the security of funds. And pioneers, you don't have to worry about it, because as mentioned before, we have 3 different mainnet wallets. So some of them will be used for storing the Pi when the buyers purchase the items. So the remaining wallet will be used for the pioneers when they try to withdraw funds from Pi Chain Mall account. So we have 3 different wallets. And as you know, all the mainnet wallet will have its own passphrase. And this is very, very important because once you lost your passphrase, your mainnet wallet is gone. So pioneers do not need to worry about the security of the Pi Chain Mall wallet since our mainnet wallet passphrase will not be stored on our server. Yeah, it will not be stored on our server. So even though there may be some hackers or people who want to attack our platform, they would not be able to get our mainnet wallet passphrase. So this is something that has to be aware of. And for the pioneers, you should also keep your Pi account properly, because if you lost your Pi account, it also means that you will also lose your account on the Pi Chain application, since they are being connected. And please be reminded that our Pi Chain Mall website or application, we will never ask you to fill in the Pi account password, or we will not collect your passphrase information. So when you try to purchase any items, then there will be a pop-up for you to get into your Pi wallet. So on the website, you can see that will be your Pi wallet website instead of the Pi Chain Mall. So in that page, you can enter your passphrase, but we will not ask the passphrase in Pi Chain Mall application. So this is something you might want to know about it. And also for the last thing is the Pi Chain Mall Pioneer Medal. Since we are going to have our enclosed mainnet beta in next week, hopefully. So all the sellers who participate in the enclosed mainnet beta, they will receive a Pioneer Medal on our Pi Chain Mall platform. So the number of medals is limited version. So only those sellers who participate in this enclosed mainnet beta will receive this medal, and they will be automatically obtained after you complete a real transaction. So which means a buyer buy your products, then you deliver the goods, and after that the pioneers will confirm the receipt of the goods, and maybe they will do some feedback on the products. So after the whole thing is complete, you automatically get your Pioneer medals. Yeah. So this is, I think I've answered quite some of the important questions that you might want to know. So now I think I would like to open for a Q&A sections. If any pioneers want to know more about our upcoming enclosed mainnet beta launch, or if you have any questions, please try to raise up. But I think right now there's some problem with the Twitter. I cannot accept any requests. So right now I will try to end the meeting right now. I will try to end the meeting right now, and I will open another. Okay, I'll open another Twitter space. So please get into the new one, and we will conduct the Q&A section after that. Okay. Okay. See ya. We'll open another space and start the Q&A section.